So check this out. This is what we had.
Is kind of what we're talking about. What makes you hold?
So we've got this is kind of what we were talking about, but the out and the breath or whatever sort of tail that would normally happen on that word has been cut off because of the way that the descript decided to chop the audio file. And it works, it's technically that word, but you're missing this sort of subtle nuance that, and you can't crossfade this out because the out part of the word is sort of been truncated. So how do you deal with that to make it not sound like this?
Is kind of what we're talking about. What makes you hold?
Well, one thing that you can do is you can come and grab a breath from somewhere else. So that's precisely what I've done. So first I try to create a little space, and that kind of gave us what we were looking for, but it wasn't exactly the right thing. So what I did instead is went and grabbed a breath. So now instead of having something that just sort of feels unnaturally truncated, this feels like a human truncated thing because we've got this sort of immediate breath afterwards, and it feels, even though it's definitely an artificial thing, a lot more natural. Check this out.
Is kind of what we're talking about. What makes you hold firm in?
It feels more like this sort of like he shortened his thought and then had to take a breath than sort of artificial robotic thing. It's still not perfect, but my gosh, what an improvement.
Is kind of what we're talking about. What makes you hold